saying in no way, shape, or form am I saying that the white man is smarter than you. Believe me, I was born and raised and grew up in Southwest Virginia. Best believe I know it's a whole lot of dumbass white motherfuckers around here. Best believe that shit. So I know in no way, shape, or form is the white man smarter than us. So the thing is that we're downplaying ourselves and we're making excuses for ourselves. At the end of the day, to find our way out of the fire, we have to outthink these motherfuckers. That's the only way we're going to find our way out this fucking fire. We have to outthink these people. The Asians ain't up under the white man's thumb. The Eastern Indians ain't under the white man's thumb. To give you an example, okay, when you look at who's the most financially successful in America, most people will say white people. They would say it quick as all white people. No, Eastern Indian. They're the most financially wealthy people in the United States. Asians come second. White people come third. Latinos come fourth. Black people come fifth. So at the end of the day, when are we going to be ready to outthink these people? Because that's what you got to do. You got to outthink them. That's the only option that you have. Is it hard? Of course, yeah. They got their best minds on this shit. They got their best minds on this shit. And these motherfuckers are master manipulators, master propagandists. So yes, it's a hard task. It's a huge obstacle. But we can make it past that obstacle. We can outthink these people. We saw China go through their years of shame with the huge heroin use epidemic that they had over there. Look what China is now. Look what they are now. They outthought white people. India is right behind them. They outthought white people. This whole BRICS organization, they outthinking white people. That's what they're doing. Yep. They're just outthinking white people. So you can't say it can't be done. Yes, it can be done. But as long as you're willing to take in all this dumb, degenerate shit, we're never going to be able to get past that. We're never going to be able to get past that. Now, you have black women out here. It's one of the highest demographics of people out here getting college education. Okay? So black women, you getting college educations, which is beautiful, wonderful thing. And I hope all of you guys get put in the positions that you need to be put in, because you guys need to be put in positions you deserve it. But I also seen my sisters out here with master's degrees getting pregnant by a nigga that ain't never had a job. Let me repeat that. I know some sisters out here that's got master's degrees, and they have gotten pregnant by a nigga that ain't never had a fucking job. Sisters, you got to look at yourselves. And that they're in the minority too. The ones that do that, because most sisters ain't doing that, but they're in the minority too. You got to look at that. And you got to say, what would entice a woman with a master's degree to go out here and fuck with a nigga that ain't never had a job? That nigga ain't going to have retirement or nothing. He going to be dependent completely on your retirement. Completely on you. If he stick around, which he most likely ain't going to fucking stick around. So what I need for black men to do is black men when we're teaching these young boys at a very early age, we need to be teaching them that marriage is first and foremost what you need to go for when you're coming out of high school. Marriage. You can get educated while married. You can start your career while married. Get married. Because going out here and fucking all these different women and shit, I know brothers out here got 30 and 40 bodies, bro. What did that do for you? How did that increase your life? You know, how did that increase your life experience? Because you fucked 30 or 40 women? That increased your experience? That increased your love for your experience? Or did you just go out here, you just acted like a fucking monkey and just fucked everything that you saw bending over? Because that's what you did. That's all you did. Oh, this brothers out here got their chest out. Oh, I got 30 or 40 bodies. 30 or 40 bodies. Okay. All right, but now you 50, 55 years old in a goddamn club trying to pull these young girls. These young girls don't want your old ass. They don't want your old ass. You washed up, nigga.
Washed up.
And what they don't realize is when they become 65, 70 years old and they get put in the goddamn nursing home because don't nobody give a fuck about them because they didn't take care of their kids. They ain't got no wife. They ain't got nothing. You gonna be the most miserable motherfucker in there. It's a proven fact that black men in their later ages, when they are in those type of facilities, are the most miserable people to serve because they ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody looking out for them. They ain't got nobody to love them. Them kids that you had, them 4, 5 kids that you had by three different baby mamas, you ain't never had time for. They don't give a fuck about you. What I'm gonna come see you in the nursing home for, nigga? You didn't come see me when I was playing baseball. You didn't come see me when I had a football game. You didn't come see me when I had a basketball game. Hell, the only time I saw you was when you bought me the new Jordans for Christmas. That's the only time I saw you. So you think somebody gonna sacrifice their time to come see your black ass in the fucking nursing home? No, ain't happening. So the thing is, like, I'm gonna go to my sisters now. Sisters, it's time to stop with the silly shit. I don't give a fuck how good nigga sex game is, how big a nigga dick is. I don't give a fuck about none of that. And you shouldn't either, sisters, because ain't none of that shit giving you any type of security. none of it.
No.
You had a good fuck, and he made you feel good. He made you tingle inside. He made you come, whatever. And at the end of the damn day, you ain't get shit else for that. You ain't get shit else for that. So you gonna trade. Let's say you have a kid by this dirty ass, degenerate ass nigga. Let's say you have a kid by this nigga. You got 18 years with this kid by yourself. No help. So think about that. That little 30 seconds to a minute that you had orgasm, was it worth 18 years of fucking pain? You that in need of an orgasm that you are willing to give yourself 18 years of pain raising the kid by yourself with no fucking help? That's a sacrifice that you're willing to make for some good dick. that's crazy. That's crazy to me.
That's why I say, when poor sexual discipline is a mental illness.
Definitely.
That I think that, I think that we have to be comfortable with diagnosing ourselves at this point. You know what I'm saying? We have to really be honest about it. We have to put it in a conversation that forces us to deal with the issue and the point, of the matter. Because if we don't think it's a problem, then we'll never do anything about it. No. We won't even know how to address it if we don't think that it's a problem. We're like, oh yeah, it's just a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's important for us to not just say that they're degenerates because they don't care. Mm-hmm. They ain't nothing that they ain't already heard that they're not already saying to themselves, right?
Absolutely. Right.
When we start calling it mentally ill, then we got a different commitment to the narrative, because we have to create our own narratives. We can't let everybody box us in to narratives that they're comfortable with. Because I've always said the greatest miseducation was everybody being miseducated about everybody else.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's how narratives live forever. Mm-hmm. Just like the Willie Lynch letter was definitely found to be a hoax, but the impact of it was still effective.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it doesn't even matter if it was real. The impact from it is real.
Did you check out that Tiffany Haddish clip where she was talking about sex and she was talking about the trading of pretty much DNA?
Yep.
And how she went into the science of sex, right? And the reason why I'm bringing up sex is because this is what gets us in trouble a whole lot. We have this thought in our mind that what's been taught over eons of years, right, is wrong. That you shouldn't just be with that one person that you chose to be with, that you chose to marry. You shouldn't just be with that one person. You need to have this experience. And see, the thing is that this experience, this sexual experience that they're telling us that we need to actually experience is scientifically fucked up. because we're trading our DNA with so many people. Now, men have this whole thing in our mind that, well, women aren't transferring anything to us. Okay, I can tear down that real quick. How does a straight man get AIDS? See, don't nobody want to ask questions like that. When men say stupid shit like that, oh, women aren't transferring anything to us. How did you get AIDS, nigga? How did you get gonorrhea, nigga? How did you get chlamydia, nigga? How did you get herpes, nigga?
Yeah.
How did you get all these STDs that you got out here, nigga? If a woman wasn't transferring anything to you. So you don't know the science behind sex. And so that's why we're so reckless with it, is because nobody's ever explained it to us and said, this is the science behind sex. This is why the Bible and the Torah and the Quran say that you should only be with this one person.
Yep.
Limited sexual contact is important. It is important. And see, like I said, when you got men and women out here making bad conscious decisions over sex.
Yep.
Because let's just be honest, that's what we're doing. That comes from experience. If you've only had 2 people that you've had sex with in your whole life, you've only had 2 experiences, right? So those experiences is probably going to be somewhere around okay to good. Now let's say, pick up the numbers. We're going to go from 2 people to 20 people for men and women now. In those 20 experiences that you've had sex with somebody, at least 2 out of the 20, somebody has knocked your top off. I'm talking about a man has experienced this woman who has just fucked him so good that he can't think straight. And he just do dumb shit because he just can't think straight. She done fucked him so good. Same thing for women. Mm-hmm. 2 men that did knocked her block off. Oh, orgasm every damn time. So the thing is that you're longing and you're looking for that now that you have experienced that. That's what a lot of what Tiffany Haddish was saying. Mm-hmm. Those experiences that you're having. Now you're looking for that. So now, as a brother, you find a good woman. She doing everything good for you in the house. Peace. Your house is peaceful. She's soft-spoken. She's wonderful. She's doing everything a woman should do. But guess what? Head game ain't where it need to be. Pussy ain't as wet as it need to be. Sex game ain't top tier. So now this man got to go out here and find that from a freak ass bitch that he done seen up in a club some damn way he ain't had no business being. Now he done cheated on his wife that's done everything right for this gratification that he's felt before because he's longing for that because he's had so many sexual partners.
And check out what the mistake he made. So you see, go ahead and read what's on the screen right there.
Men must exercise sexual discipline to be seen as credible leaders and maximize their opportunities. This is true. This is true.
And then when he step out, he make that.
Sexual undisciplined dating decisions ending negatively. Right. So at the end of the day, like I said, it is a limit to everything. You can have a Big Mac once in a while, but if you eat a Big Mac every damn day, you're gonna fucking die early.
You go from Big Mac to Big Mac.
Big Mac to Big Mac. You're gonna die early. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the
day, what the hell, bro?